Hi guys, welcome to yet another session on Linux. So today is our session 8 and today we will discuss a very important topic, that is archiving concept in Linux. Okay, so to save the time I have already prepared some notes so that we can understand everything practically. So let's begin. So what is archiving? So basically it is useful to store a group of files in one file for easy backup, for transfer to another directory, or for transfer to another computer. Okay, and it is also useful to compress large files. Compressed file takes less spaces and download faster via internet. Now you must have seen that whenever you download a big software or big games, so it comes in zip file format. So what is zip file? So zip means that it's highly compressed. Okay, suppose there is a very big size software there is, okay, 10 GB, but in the zip you will see it is highly compressed, it is in MBs. So again when you unzip it, then it again goes back to the normal size. So basically for downloading or for transferring the files, we use the compression concept. Okay, so in Linux also you can compress the file. So basically uh, let's understand first of all the definition of compressed file. So compressed file is a collection of file or directories that are stored in one file and stored in a way that uses less disk space than all the individual files and directories combined. Okay, so I hope this line is self-explanatory, that basically uh, you can compress various files into one file and decrease the size. Okay, so you will get more clarity once we do the practical. Okay, so the most common tools that we have in Linux for compress is gzip, bzip, and zip. Okay, so I have mentioned all the three tools here. So let's see practically. Okay, so already I have my AWS account, and in that I have my EC2 instance running, which is using Linux AMI. Okay, so this is it. Now let me do. So here you can see there are few files. Five files are there. So actually I was doing to demonstrate the practicals. So let me unzip and then let me show you. Oh, sorry, B unzip 2, right? Ah. Now see, ignore whatever I did right now. So suppose you are on a, this is our Linux instance now. Okay, you do ls. Here we have few files, file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4, file 5, and a big file. Now let us see what is the uh, size of each file. So file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4 are very small. They are all 0 bytes, but file this one, big file, is really big. 100 M means 100 MB. Now I will show you what happens once you compress this file. Okay, so as I told in the notes that there are three ways to compress a file. So let us start with gzip. Okay, gzip, and we have to give the file name. So let's do that. Gzip, sorry, and the file name is big file. Now let us do ls-lh. First observe here. What was the file size here? 100 MB of the big file. Now we have zipped that. Now let's see. So this is the zipped file. Extension becomes gz, and look at the size, 100K. What does this mean? 100 KB. So it has been highly compressed, which means that 100 MB file has been compressed to 100 KB. Now suppose if someone has to download this, or I have to transfer it to another location, then it will be so much easier, right? Because it's small, and after transferring we can extract that. So now how can we extract? So here I have mentioned the command in the notes, gzip and 2. extract G, unzip. Now do ls hyphen lh. See again, this is 100 MB, right? Now another command is there. Let me show that also. That is bzip2, bzip2 and file name. Sorry, it's bzip, man. Sorry. To sorry. Bzip2. Now ls hyphen lh 113. Now what is this 113? This is neither MB nor KB. Okay, 100 MB file has been converted to 113 bytes. Okay, it has even so it compressed even more, right? So now you must ask, then this is better or that is better because it has compressed more? No, it actually depends on the requirement and file type. Okay, for few files, this one is better, bzip, and for some file, gzip is better. Okay, and now again to unzip, I have mentioned the command bunzip2, bunzip2. Sorry. Now do ls hyphen lh. Now you can see that again we have got our 100 MB file back. So I hope this was clear. And one more thing, that zip you must have already heard. This will provide you less compression as compared to above two, but it is available for all, like Linux also, and in Windows also you might have heard about zip files, right? But these two are highly used in Linux environments and are specially for Linux only. Okay. Now our next concept. So right now we understood about compression. Okay. So what is compressed? So before and after that we have archiving concept. Okay. So let us move ahead with archiving. So archiving is nothing but the collection of files and directories stored in one single file. Okay. The archive file is not compressed. It uses same amount of disk spaces as all individual files and directories combined. So basically, when you archive file without compressing, it will store the same amount of uh, like storage. Okay. So this is the command tar-xvzf and the file name and whatever files you want to include. So now let me show you practically only, then you will understand. So here C means create, V means verbose, and F means file. Let me name it backup only, backup.tar, and then what's the file name? Let us include big file. And what other file were there? File, hmm, file one was there. Let us include file two also. Okay. So see, now do ls. Yes, this is a tar file and it has become red now. Okay. So basically, what this means is, so first let me explain this star hyphen cvf. So C means create, V means verbose. Now because we included V here, so that's why after I have created file, so whatever file have been created in backup.tar file, uh, it is mentioning it like this. Okay. And now let me show you the disk space. So yeah, it is taking 101 MB. So basically the 100 MB from here and about the other two files, after adding up, it became 101 MB. So it is not compressing these right now. Okay. Now again, before compressing them, If you want to append a file again in your backup.tar, so what you can do is you can use this command tar-rbf. See, and file 3, let us first backup.tar, and here we will include file 3. Okay, so file 3 has also been included. Now, like this, you cannot see. Okay, let's see. Okay, so if you do cat command, this will show you in this format. Okay, it's actually non-readable format. Okay, so there is actually you can figure it out. Okay, that how you can view the contents of the tar file. Okay, you can simply Google it. So this is your assignment. Now, again, if I want to extract it, then here instead of CVF, we will use XVF. Extract means X. Okay, if I use this command XVF backup.tar, so all the files have been extracted. Okay, you saw here, no? Every file was extracted from there, right? And now, let me show you one more thing. Suppose you do this one and specify any one file only, like file 2. So only file 2 will be taken out from there, okay? Mm. From the backup.tar. Now again, this command also you can use here if you want to, for backup.tar, if you specify a file directory or the location, so it will be extracted to this location, okay? So if you don't specify anything, it will extract everything to the current location. So you must have seen in Windows also, extract everything here or any other location. You can select there. Here also, if you don't give any option, extract, this means by default it will extract in this location only. If you specify the option, it will extract in another location which you have specified. Now this is one last important topic related to archiving, that is archiving with compression. So suppose that we have we want to archive, we want to create a backup.tar file, and we also want to compress it in one go. So what we will do is tar space, so let me see, yeah, so instead of here CVF, we will have to give CZVF. Okay, let's do that, and let's try, oh sorry, yes. Now if I do ls space hyphen lh, you will see an interesting thing, that the backup.tar file size has been reduced to 100 kbs. Okay, it included so many files. This big file is also in there, this file 1 is also there, file 2, file 3 is also there, but the size is highly compressed, right? So yeah, that I have mentioned this here, tar hyphen czvf. If you do, so z means you are using gzip tool that I showed you in the starting. Okay, and if you use cjvf instead of z, then it will use bzip, it will compress using bzip. Okay, so this was one topic, and you can try this one. I hope you will be able to do this. and you have to try this one. And apart from that, you will have to see a small assignment that how you can, if you have created a backup.tar file, can you view the contents of it or not? That is your task. Okay. Now, also, I have included the all the options here, that how you can create what these flags mean. C means create, F means file, T means show, V means verbose. So these all things I have added. And another very small topic is there. I think I should cover it here only instead of taking a new session altogether, and that is text editors in Linux. So text editors, basically, so I have provided the notes also. So Linux comes with several applications that can be used to write and edit program codes. You constantly need to edit config files, write scripts, change system files. So basically, as far as we have seen now, currently we were creating file using cat command, appending data in it using cat command only, but that's not a way. Okay. So suppose there are hundreds of big scripts you have to write. Okay. Docker files you have to create. I mean, there are many requirements. So there you need some editor, okay, to easily, I mean, in a user-friendly way, so that you can create RAR files and you can do whatever the stuff you want to do. So for that, these are some popular text editors. VI or Vim editor is there, Nano is there, gedit are there, Emacs are there, okay, kwrite is there, Lime text, Pico editor is there. But apart from all, VI editor is the mostly used, okay. VI editor, we will see, is it? So I have provided notes also for VI and Nano we will basically see. So let us cover VI, and Nano is also very easy. Let's quickly cover this. What is it? So it is a text editor. It doesn't open a GUI here. Okay. It is widely used, and it follows three mode: command mode, insert mode, and execution mode. Now let me show you practically. Suppose uh, my VI my text. So basically, if I do VI my text, do enter. So we will enter into a new location like this prompt, like this window will open. Okay. Here you cannot do anything. If you type also, see, you cannot do anything like this. So basically, you have to go in insert mode. To go into insert mode, you need to press I. Once you press I, in the bottom you can see you are in the insert mode. Now let me write hi. Let's learn Linux together. Okay. And now you cannot exit from here. You cannot exit also from here. Okay. And your mouse is also not going to work here. So basically, to exit, what you have to do, first you have to press escape, then you have to enter this colon and WQ and then exclamation mark. Now if I do if I want to see the contents, see, I am able to see the contents of this file. If I want to edit, again I will open my VI, my text, and I will edit it. Okay. So it is a very like user friendly kind of, as in context of Linux it's user friendly. uh, and there are many shortcuts also. Okay. So these are the list of shortcuts that are there. Okay. A very huge list is there. So I don't think that it is possible to go through each and every command here. So it's better. Even Linux administrator also don't remember all the commands. So basic commands you must know. For example, double D command is there to delete a full line. So right now we don't have any big text here. So showing these practicals will not be possible here. But you can try it. It's very, I mean, easy only. Okay. And also you don't need to be a master of all these commands. We are also not masters. So basically, based on the requirement, you can use everything. Okay. The basic thing that you should know is how to go create this file and how to exit from it, how to save the data, okay, how you can enter there. Those all things you need to know. Those are the very basic things. Okay. So yeah. And then we have nano editor also. So nano is actually lesser used. Vim is only used widely. So, but we have nano also. You should be aware. Some places we can use nano editor also. So in nano also you can create a file, edit a file, save changes, and exit the file. Okay. So let me show that. Suppose I do see I'm here. Uh, I use nano. You know, here you don't have to press I or something like this. Okay. I am voice. Okay. Now to get out from here, what you have to do is Control X, Control Y, Enter. Okay. To cat, say hi, I'm my. So you can play with it. Okay. It is how much you practice depends on that, and you can play with these commands also, whatever I have mentioned here. And yeah, so here I have mentioned how to save, how to exit. So basically Control X and enter, and then Control Y and enter. Okay, Control X, Control Y, enter. So these are all the commands. You can go through it. Okay, yeah. So I think that will be it from my side today. We have covered two important topics: archiving, compression, and text editors. And whenever we will be writing shell scripting also, no, we will also use this shell text editing also, text editors only, right? So that's why it's important to know this. So yeah, that will be all from my side for today. I hope you got some learning today. So thank you, and let's meet again in the next session. And if you have any doubt or any suggestion, you can please post it in the comment section. Thank you.